and gentlemen, welcome to Zaragoza, where we will have another session on values for water and life-sustaining civilization, learning and communications to transform society. We will start. My name is Stephen Loving. I am the founder of Planet 2025 Network and consultant to the World Bank Institute.
These specific sessions of GDLN are dedicated to two sort of very important topics that we want to address with you that have to do a lot, yes, with learning and have to do a lot with values. And that's what it is all about. Just for you to know as a final word, we are going to cook a group of conclusions that we're going to offer to the whole world at the end of Expo Zaragoza. And these conclusions, we are very keen in saying that there will be a contribution to change the present water paradigm in terms of water and sustainable development.
Is to start with Egypt.
I think what we need is to get the value of the water reached to each person in the country, because each person found that getting water very easy. He can get water if he open any tap. And I think this is we should take into consideration the different religion rules and faith, because this issue, for example, I may talk about Islam, because Islam are emerged in a very scarce area or desert area. So you found the issue of water is very being talking about it in Islam religion a lot, and even there is a lot of rules asking for saving water before getting water for praying. You should save water if you even if you use a very large river to get water for praying. So we should change our paradigm about getting water very easy, because water is a very important value. It is a social good owned by the community. So we should give all the community, give the process of all the stages that or know the value of each point of water.
Thank you. We now move to Palestine.
Said that appreciate the role of religion in promotion of sustainable, integrated water resources management in community development. Then we have discussed on how to alleviate causes and impacts of corruption in the water and sanitation sectors. Then in a regional context, values of cooperation, sharing and mutual respect can enhance the efficient use of limited water and environmental resources. Then we said also that the clients should realize the benefits of getting the service by paying tariffs and feel the direct impact on investment on those services, the water and sanitation, so that to sustain the services for the long run. Then as a special case here in Palestine, actually, we realized that due to occupation suffering over the past years, cultural, religious responsibility and moral values are weakened and have been lost, and as a result, impact sharing of the source.
Thank you very much, Palestine. We will now turn to Yemen, please.
I think in this country, more than 93% of renewable water in this country, it is used in agriculture sector. And they are using it without any kind of cost or economy side. And different crops and different aspect, they are using so much water as it was shown in the video clip. As example, in the livestock, they use a lot of water, more than what they are using in the cereals or in the agriculture, other crops.
Thank you very much, Yemen, for your comments. We will now move to Ethiopia.
Currently, people manage water supply and sanitation facilities on trust and goodwill basis, and that needs to be legalized, and there should be legal binding on that one. So we need to do more on this one. With regard to water pollution, on top of giving, probably enforcing some regulations, I think we need to engage communities and conduct community-led approaches on how they should manage and prevent their water pollution. When communities are facilitated to decide on their own affairs, we feel that the action would be long-lasting and will be sustainable. The last point, but not least, is the empowerment of women, particularly when it comes to water and sanitation. In our country, women are responsible for the household's water and sanitation. And so their involvement in this one is very crucial, and we have to work along this line. I think if I have missed some points, my colleagues could supplement. Thank you.
Kenya, what are your thoughts?
In Kenya, there are basically 4 drivers that control the way we use water. Those are basically scarcity. Water is very poorly, the water resources is very poorly distributed over the country. Some areas have a lot, some areas don't. And basically also the population, the connection to water, there is only about 20% who are connected to direct water supplies, and about 80% who are not.
Tanzania, please go ahead.
I would like to comment on 2 points. One is the global citizenship concept that was mentioned in the video. I think this is an important concept that, due to the shortage of skilled expertise, especially in the developing countries, if problems are placed on the table and solutions are sought through the other concepts that was mentioned, the wisdom of the crowd and the utilization of the Web 2.0 technologies, it will be easy and fast to obtain, to generate solutions and rapidly share experiences by the internalization of the concept of global citizenship.
La medida en que la gente que vivimos en las ciudades,
how those of us who live in cities become removed from land, and it's more difficult for us to find a harmonious relationship with water. Because I do think water defines us as peoples and as groups. And of course that brings me to territory. It's a lot more than land. It's culture, it's identity, it's lifestyle. And these are sacred elements. And I think therefore it makes sense that water is part of these elements, and water is part of the sacred. Also, it's a source of disputes, and we have to learn.
Change starts with myself.